The M16 .223 caliber rifle was originally created for warfare. Now, in rifles such as the Mini 14 by Ruger, it's used for other things, other purposes. They call it a ranch rifle, ideally suited for varmint hunting, aka coyotes, groundhogs. So, in comparison, this knife here, the Cricket, well, I'm sorry, I keep calling it Cricket because it's so easy to do so, but the CRKT knife, known as the Hissatsu folder, was created for military or law enforcement officers. It was created for them. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's not good for things other than tactical purposes. See, I have here a cutting board on the floor. Right underneath the knife is a cutting board. And this knife would be well suited for cutting, using for food. I often use my folders for food. This knife, designed to cut meat or muscular tissue, would work really great for steak. If you're a big fan of steak like I am, and you don't like to use steak knives that they carry at the restaurants because they're dull and who knows where they've been, whereas I know exactly where my knife has been, I prefer to use my own EDC knife as a steak knife. So it goes to show that this knife has uses other than for military or technical applications. And rightfully so. The knife, thousands, millions of years ago, whatever, was created as a tool, not as a weapon. And it evolved into such. But I just want to say that because I really, really like this Cricket Hissatsu folder a lot. I love the design. It's beautiful. It looks like a Japanese tanto. The black is a very, very aesthetic. The handle, I'm not too crazy on. I think it's a little bit smooth for my taste. If I find some skateboard grip tape, I'm going to put a strip on there. At least just to keep my fingertips onto the knife a little better. The clip, it's okay. It's a great clip. It's white. You can see it's already starting to wear. I've had this knife for not even a week, and the paint's already coming off the clip from rubbing up against stuff. But I don't care. That's not a problem. That's insignificant to me. The handle feels like if you hold it, grab it really hard, it's not going to go nowhere. You can hold, if you put your pinky underneath it and hold it like this, you can really jab this into something pretty hard. They say it can go through plywood, and if you hold it with the thumb or pinky underneath the bottom and just jam really hard, I could probably drive it right through this cutting board if I wasn't so interested in keeping the cutting board and using it like I do. I like that bolster there, that nut, that screw. It's really thick, and this knife is very solid. The blade itself is thick inside there. It's a thick stock. The auto locks is really easy to manipulate. However, the liner lock here is very stiff. It's gotten a little less stiff since I've had the knife. I've been opening it and closing it and every day, all day, etc. And even opening the knife is kind of stiff. At first, it felt very uncomfortable to open. I had to exert quite a bit of pressure, and now it seems like I'm getting more adept at the muscle memory is getting easier, and it's making opening the knife a lot easier. And the handle, the clip only goes, it's a tip-up carry, and most people like it like that, but I don't know, I'm usually into tip-down. But either way, it really doesn't make a big difference to me. It can either go on that side or on that side, but it cannot come up here or right there. The ergonomics of this thumb stud I don't like very much, but I have to live with it because the rest of the blade is beautiful. Right there in the Japanese writing, it says Hissatsu. No, I'm sorry. Right below it, it says Hissatsu folder. Boy, this camera phone is really, really not good at all. I forgot what that means right there. I think it means certain victory or something like that. It's not important. I just like the aesthetics of it. What it says on the knife is not relevant. I have a knife that says Hofritz on it, and that means nothing to me. But anyways, I just wanted to let people know that although it's designed as a military tactical use knife, that doesn't mean that someone's going to have it just for those sole purpose. Sure, it would be great, and if I ever had to use it, I feel very confident that this knife would do what it set out to do, as long as I applied it in the proper fashion. But again, that's not why I bought this knife. If I wanted a military or tactical solution to social problems, I'd carry a gun. In California, I could carry a gun as long as it's unconcealed. And that'd be a lot more effective at dealing with bad guys than this would. So that's not why I carry this, no. Thank you for listening. I hope you like this knife, and if you do, go out and buy one because it's really cool. It's a great knife. Thank you. Leave comments, video response if you want. Okay, bye.